With the standard of poker being so good these days, it's not surprising there are a lot of books on the market. Now, my first book I ever read was Phil Gordon's Little Green Book. But what I wanted to know is what of some of our bigger poker stars' first books they read.
I was obviously a huge poker fan as I was getting into poker. I used to watch TV all the time, all the poker stuff on TV, and Phil Hellmuth was actually a bit of a hero of mine. So actually the first book I bought was Play Poker Like the Pros by Phil Hellmuth. He had all the animals things going on. Read that like 4 times as I was starting. I absolutely loved it. It was awesome.
The first poker book I ever read was, I'm blanking on the title of it, but Phil Hellmuth's book. The one where he tells you to only play the 10 best hands and hold them, and a bunch of other ridiculous stuff. That was an interesting introduction.
The first poker book I ever read, I actually can't remember the name of it, but it was like, I just saw it said something to do with Hold'em, and I bought it, and it described poker players as tight Ted and loose Larry, and then it turned out that it was a limit Hold'em book and not a no limit Hold'em book, which was obviously the game I really wanted to learn. But I remember it took me like 2 chapters to figure it out. I was like, why do these people, they never raise anything more than, they just min raise all the time, I don't understand. And so then I bought, the best books I think early on for me were the Harrington and Hold'em series.
It was Harrington's.
First poker book I ever read was Super System, I believe. Don't ask me what was in it because I don't remember.
It was funny, I knocked Barry Greenstein out in a competition, and as he got up he signed a book for me and gave it to me, so I thought, oh, I'll have a read of that. So that was my first book.
I never read a poker book. I have read a lot of books because in my family, at home, there are a lot of books because my father and my mother are both were catedratics at the university. That means I have been surrounded, you know what I mean, with a lot of books. But never, I have never read a book about poker. Never, I promise.
Oh, I think I've got it now.